After the events of last season, Peacemaker wakes one night and enters his father's quantum unfolding chamber to let Eagly fly. While wandering, he discovers another door leading to a room filled with trophies and photos of a superhero trio. When his father suddenly enters, Peacemaker panics and runs. 6 months later, he tries to join the Justice Gang with Adebayo's help, but they mock his past and reject him. Adebayo, now separated from her wife after exposing her mother's crimes, works in private security. Her mother blacklisted Harcourt before resigning, leaving Harcourt unable to find work in intelligence. Depressed and adrift, Harcourt struggles with her failures and emotional detachment. She once kissed Peacemaker during a night out but now dismisses it as a mistake, too closed off to process her feelings. Meanwhile, Economist spies on Peacemaker under Rick Flag Sr.'s orders. Rick discovered Peacemaker killed his son under orders and is obsessed with revenge, directing Agent Sasha Bordeaux, a cyborg, to maintain constant surveillance. The monitoring picks up strange energy readings from Peacemaker's home, another dimensional rift. When Peacemaker, distraught over Harcourt's rejection, enters the chamber again, he crosses into a parallel world where his father and brother are alive. Reunited, he experiences the love and family he's longed for, until he's attacked by his alternate self. In shock, he accidentally kills the double. Panicking, Peacemaker calls Vigilante, Adrian, to help him dispose the body. Adebayo tries to reconcile with her ex-wife Kia but fails. Economist warns her about the surveillance, and when she tells Chris, she urges him to surrender it, but they soon prepare for the 11th Street Kids get-together. Adrian joins Chris to dismember the alternate body in the chamber, but Chris finds photos of his double with another Harcourt and secretly keeps the phone. At the party, everyone is relaxed except Harcourt, who argues with Chris over her constant need to fight. Drunk and heartbroken, he tries texting alternate Harcourt and, when it fails, drunkenly crosses back into her world. There, he overhears his alternate father and brother worrying about their Peacemaker. A message from alternate Harcourt, a broken heart emoji, draws him deeper in. Peacemaker adjusts to this world by quizzing Keith on things he should know.
Pop quiz? Yes. Can you name the entire address, including zip code, of Amelia Harcourt's workplace?
Chris finds his double's peace cycle and rides through town, hailed as a hero instead of a killer. Back on the original universe, Adebayo and Harcourt discuss Chris. Adebayo believes in him, but Harcourt coldly denies any romantic future. On Earth 2, Chris meets alternate Rick Flag Jr., alive and wary, but Harcourt invites him out. Over hot dogs, Chris opens up about his guilt, and she begins to forgive him. Their talk ends when terrorists attack. Chris and Keith stop them, earning public admiration. Meanwhile, Argus plans to raid Peacemaker's home. Sasha hires a professional eagle hunter to kill Eagly, horrifying Economist. He tips Chris off, allowing him to escape with Adebayo after Eagly, who was almost killed. Argus storms his house, and Sasha tries hacking the chamber. Economist stalls while allowing Chris to relocate the chamber. Chris confides in Adebayo about killing his double and envying the life he never had. Rick Flag Sr. manipulates Harcourt into helping capture Chris, offering to lift her blacklist. Chris requests to meet Harcourt at a park, so she reveals the location to Argus, but secretly sends Chris a warning code. But Chris needs to know if their kiss meant something. Things go south and Sasha lines up a shot, but Harcourt subdues him to save his life. Meanwhile, Red Saint Wild hunts Eagly, believing it to be a divine prime eagle, only to be swarmed by eagles summoned by Eagly. Harcourt convinces Economist to prevent Peacemaker's death by making his arrest official. Brutally beaten but freed, Chris believes Harcourt betrayed him and decides to leave this world behind, entering the quantum chamber once more, with Judo Master in pursuit. On Earth 2, life finally feels peaceful for Chris, but his friends decide to follow him. They set up in Adrian's secret room full of drugs and money he had seized, and they cross over. Adebayo wanders off and faces hostility for being black in a white supremacist society. Economist is captured by Augie, who learns about their mission. Adrian meets his alternate self, a Sons of Liberty member, while Harcourt's arrival causes chaos at Argus when security realizes she was a double, as she also points to Chris that they were in a world run by a Nazi-inspired oppressive regime. Augie sympathizes with Chris and wants them to go back quietly to avoid people knowing about the portal, but Keith seeks revenge for his brother's death. When Adrian bursts in and kills Augie, chaos erupts. After a brutal confrontation, Chris realizes his presence only brings destruction after realizing that this Augie was a good guy. The group escapes. Chris takes the blame to protect them, claiming they came to retrieve him, so he is sent to prison for possession of the chamber. Harcourt, now under Flag Sr., learns he's allied with Lex Luthor to find a world for human colonization. In secret, he plans to turn it into a metahuman prison. After witnessing deaths on exploratory missions, Harcourt and Sasha begin doubting his motives.
We need the money down here to hire a capable lawyer.
This is blood money ads.
Adebayo convinces Adrian to use his vigilante blood money to free Chris. She and Kia find closure, and the team reunites. Adebayo, Harcourt, Adrian, and economists convince Chris he still matters. Though haunted by guilt, he accepts their friendship, and is particularly happy when Harcourt finally admits this.
Of course it did. Fucking asshole, it meant everything.
Together, they form Checkmate, a covert group devoted to doing good outside corrupt systems. Unfortunately, Argus abducts him again, making him the first test subject on the new world, Salvation. As he's stranded alone, Rick Flag Sr. reveals his revenge for his son's death, leaving Peacemaker isolated on an alien planet, the tragic price of his redemption.
Vacation for me.
Bitch! So just give it to me!
Are you motherfucker? Fucking kill you!
Best dimension ever.